Hey guys, welcome back for some more COD World War II Zombies. Jumping into the next map here, we have another survival experience, getting into the USS Mount Olympus. So this is from the second chapter, or the second act of the Tortured Path, which I never actually got to. I was unable to complete Act 1, which took place on kind of the layout of Bodega Cervantes, which I really did actually enjoy as a survival map. Kind of the basic idea and the basic layout of it was just fine for me, and I really liked that there's a simplicity to it. Some cool things in the box and a pack a punch at our disposal. I'm expecting the same thing here out of USS Mount Olympus. I don't know if there's actually pack a punch to start with. I assume that this is going to be roughly the same type of experience and perhaps a layout like this map was. I don't know if they're going to have any finer details or anything as far as side quests or mini upgrades or stuff like that again. Whether it's similar or perhaps more expansive than what Bodega Cervantes did. But I'm excited nonetheless because I think that there's something to be said about this type of experience. So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Okay, here we go. Um, wow, what a it looks. Look, shit heap's a strong word, but you know, wouldn't go that far, baby. What's this one here right off the bat? I kind of find it interesting that it doesn't have the Blitz like right in front of you. Oh, well, and god damn it, and then I say that, Jazz, and then look where it is. Oh, right in front of me. No shit. Tell me more. Okay, but even so, it's not literally right in front of me. Technically, I was right about that. Okay, so in the last map, there wasn't, like, it was the same layout that I was familiar with, but it didn't actually have any rooms or anything, unlike kind of a traditional map. And I don't know, is that going to be the same thing here? Do I want to jump down? Is that smart? All right, well, right off the bat, you'll notice that I changed up my starting pistol. I figured I would try something new, and I seem to, in all the videos I've been watching, it seems to be that most people use this one. I don't know if there's a reason for that. I assume it's because it's more powerful, but just looking at it initially in the lobby, it seemed that it has more ammo. I figure that's a good enough reason. Oh, and the box is right here as well. Okay. There's another one of those things over there, too. And that's not bad. I like that. Okay. So maybe I should take care of this here. Oh, shit. Look, I need everybody to just relax, okay? It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right over there, though. Like, go over there. All right, are we good to go? Yeah, geez, that's got a lot of ammo. Maybe this was the right one to take. Okay, that's pretty good. Now what? What do we got here? I just never really understood that one. I'm gonna avoid that one as well. Let's see here. We got some other stuff. Got Faust Blitz. Okay, some stuff here. Oh, this is not more powerful by a good amount. But it does have so much more ammo. I don't know. I got no fucking clue where I'm going, by the way. Kugel Blitz, my favorite. Mostly. Oh, hang on. Get back, Shambles. So, if you're joining me in this one, guys, I talked a little bit about kind of what's going on in the last video in Bodega Cervantes. I kind of wondered what I would do regarding the survival maps, especially the fact that there's 3 in a row. Like, I do want to play these and give them their fair shot. Although, to be honest, I kind of don't know what more I'm going to speak on that I didn't in the last video, because I'm actually playing these back to back. I opted to not wait 2 months like the last time, which was fine as far as making kind of a mini update video as part of the survival map. But the downside of playing it back to back like I am is that I don't have much more to say regarding kind of my thoughts on, you know, my channel and what's been going on with me personally, stuff like that. You know, just a little bit of some context as we keep going through the mode and everything like that. I guess one thing I will add on is that with when it comes to zombies here, what I'd like to do once I've completed a playthrough of every map, I want to give every map and stuff a different, you know, a fair shot. One thing I'd kind of like to do is actually go back through, because there's so many of these, and not only like play through them all again and go through everything that there is to do for them. I'd also like to kind of make comparisons between the maps, because one thing I've noticed in getting more involved, we'll say, with zombies as a mode, is that one of the more interesting things to do apparently is to rank them, because there's so many maps, and basically make a tier list. And I actually would really like to do something like that, because I think, I don't know, I feel like there's something fun about that and entertaining, just in a general sense. But I'd also like to kind of give my perspective, because I'm not particularly invested in any of this shit, and it seems like a lot of people are. And I don't know, like, I don't know if I'd call myself an outsider in a sense, but I feel like one thing I've perceived from researching zombies, we'll say, more, is it's kind of gone through a lot of different, like, stages and perceptions. And I don't know if part of that is because of the quality of the games, which I do have some experience with, as somebody who's not really the biggest fan of the more modern games. It seems like a lot of other people aren't, even when it comes to zombies, which I kind of find interesting. And I'd like to basically get through those experiences myself and see if they're accurate and they're true, and then also come back to some of these other ones, and perhaps from different games and stuff like that, and make some comparisons about that. I think there'd be something really fun. That'd be a really kind of fun activity to do, and I'd be excited to see you guys' thoughts on that as well. Because it seems like there's a lot of passion when it comes to zombies, and some of it is, some of it does boil down to like newer versus older games and maps, which I respect as a multiplayer fan. And so that same dynamic playing out in zombies intrigues me. Where in the fuck is this last thing that I need? Get me faster reloads here. I'll take that. Oh, where the hell am I going? Alright, anyways, my ramblings aside, let's get back to business. Let me get a fucking gun here. Is there something to that? That's kind of cool. Wonder if you can get up there. What do you got for me? Oh, a classic. I don't know. Are there like stairs or something? Maybe? Oh, that's no good. Save me, insta-kill. Okay, I was gonna come up here. I kind of wondered if it was a door you had to purchase, which we didn't see in the last map. No, but it actually changes based on the way the ship is going. Oh, and see, look at that. This one moved too. So can you do anything with that or no? Doesn't look like it. Huh. I kind of like that. There's something like dynamic in a sense. Let me go back up here. See what else I got going on for me. I need another one of those pack-a-punch things. Where the hell are the other ones at? All right, is this one or not? Because it looks like it is, but it's not. You're not absorbing their life energy. Shit, where would the last one be? There's another one here, surely, right? Oh, there you are. Okay. There we go. That's gotta be it. Okay, I think I see the problem. This other one wasn't activating because I didn't have that one yet, right? Is that the strategy? Aha. Okay, see. God, I'm so fucking smart figuring out simple shit. Well, in any case, guys, I do hope that you're enjoying the playthroughs of zombies so far. I know that this is probably more simple experience. And there's only kind of so much to talk about and observe and comment on. I do recognize that, but I do think that this deserves a fair shot. And I gotta say, I do like this in particular. I don't know if I like it as much as the other one. It's a little bit more close quarters and a bit of a clusterfuck. But it's the same blueprint I can see, where like it was easy to kind of just jump in and play this. I don't know if I want to upgrade either of these or go for something else. I don't think I've tried this one yet. Maybe we'll do that.
Hell yes.
Ooh, look at that. That's fun. I like that. All right, we'll do this one too. Why not? Okay, well, once I complete this wave here, I think what I'll do, I'll look up and see if there's any more secrets and stuff on this one too. Oh, I relax. Oh, that's kind of cool. The ship turning their, or moving, knocks them down. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Like, I'd like to think that it's to my advantage, but what if I get stuck on a zombie in front of me and he fucking flops over and makes me trip, you know? All right, real quick, let me see what's going on with this map. Ah, well, I mean, that's, okay, that is one of the things that they've made. So they do actually have something akin to the last one where you can, like, upgrade the Pack-a-Punch or something. I can't say that I think it's as unique as the other one, where I thought that was kind of cool as a fun little mini game. This is just like, you just kind of memorize these valves here or whatever. Okay, I think that should have been it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. That's my mistake. I wasn't watching where I was going. All right, do I got the thing here? There you go. Okay, and I think that was it. That's... I don't know. Again, like, I do like the simplicity of this. I'm actually okay that there's not a lot to do. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing to really do on this, though. Unless there's another thing where you gotta... There might be another thing where you gotta do some kind of quest for the Sword of Barbarossa, which is basically just a melee weapon. But I'm pretty sure that as a precondition for that, you have to do the other Easter egg for this, which I, again, definitely have not done. I haven't even played the base map of this yet because I couldn't get to it because the tortured path was just so goddamn infuriating. What did I get this time? A toggle action. I better try this one. Oh, shit. Hang on, let me reload. What was that? I was like tucked away in the corner. Is that supposed to happen? Could they still hit me? I'm not really sure if I just glitched out there or what. Oh, you know what I should do? Can you upgrade the shovel just like as a base idea? I don't know if I really want to spend the points on it, but I am curious. Alright, what do we got here? I think I tried this one on the Darkest Shore. This thing is a monster. I love this fucking gun. Oh, hang on a second. I'm getting swarmed. You bastard. You jumped up from behind me. Sneak attack. Okay. Alright, let me get that. What did I get for my 4th perk the last time? Was it running fast blitz, I think? Can't recall. Okay, is this must be... Is this the only way you can get back up? Oh, wait, no, not necessarily. Faust Blitz. I still kind of like that, like, there's an emphasis on melee weapons. I think that's a very niche style of playing, which I'm not... Like, I'm personally pretty indifferent towards. But I kind of like that it's an option. Yeah, I definitely feel a challenge on this one more, though, compared to the other map. A little bit more enclosed. Not nearly as bad as the Groston House, but nonetheless. I'm gonna try something else here. What did I get? I got the Jack in the Box. This is very generous with the Jack in the Box, which I appreciate, but I have to observe. I feel like I didn't get the monkey bombs nearly as often as I get this. I get this shit like a couple of rolls into the box every game I play. Oh, I never tried this one Pack-a-Punch, did I? Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, let's try this one here. Oh, what the hell you aiming at, Chaz? What do we got? The Proven. Was that me? Whoops. What did I do? How did I do that? I love, dude, these weapons are so fucking fun because it's just, I never know what's gonna happen. I mean, seriously, it was like some space laser shit. Why is that? How did I, seriously though, how did I do that? Oh, it actually does kill zombies too. That's kind of fun. I'm guessing it probably knocks you down if you get involved with it. Oh, what the hell? Maybe it's, so maybe it's the bomb guys? I'm intrigued. And I think also understandably confused. Let's see what else we got going on here. What is that one? The bar? I don't know if I've tried this one yet or not either. I'll give it a go. By the way, if you haven't already noticed, I have a lot of the heroic variants of stuff. Like I said, I played a lot of World War II multiplayer, so I had a lot of time to get all the supply drops and shit like that. I dare say I probably have most of the things in the game. Alright, what's your gimmick, if you have one? Oh, they're swarming me! Bastards. Alright, here, I gotta... Okay, alright, I've discovered the secret. That is so... That's so damn fascinating to me. Why... What is... Like... What a great idea. What a great idea to just introduce some diversity to the weapons a little bit. I pray to God that this function returns in some way, shape, or form in other games. I don't know if this is just like, oddly enough, like a Sledgehammer invention. Because I don't recall if Treyarch has done anything with this. And I don't remember seeing anything in Infinite Warfare Zombies either. Even with just the one game. But what a... Like, is it just me? I feel like this is such an innovative idea. Alright. What did I get this time? I don't remember. I don't remember if I've had anything to do with this one or not. I'll try it. Actually, I don't remember using this ever in the multiplayer either, so... Looks like an SDG knockoff. I read the name of this thing. I said it said compact cheese. What the hell is wrong with me? Chaos. Chaos. Relax. Oh, shit. Mm, I'm not I'm not specifically impressed by this one. That was fun, but I just got that one. I'll try something else here. So look, I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at that and tell me that's not cool. I mean, honestly, like just explain it to me like I'm a simpleton. Oh, speaking of cool, okay, here this is the this is the time for redemption. It's a time for heroes, it's a time for redemption. I know you can pack a punch this thing now, so I'm going to try it. Because I got to be honest, I thought that this shit was lackluster as hell in The Darkest Shore. And it still might be. Okay, it's moderately better. I think maybe well, and I say that and I die, but I think there's something to be said about it in this one. And I don't know if that's partly because of just the map and that it's like smaller and a little more contained down here, but it does ricochet more than previously. I can say that much. Ah, fuck. Well, it hurts you too? Maybe? It didn't come back and chop my head off, so maybe not. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Got past wave 20 again with this one. I think maybe we'll just leave it here for this. Okay, guys. Well, that was a fine enough map, I think. I don't know what this would be like on the Tortured Path. I think it's kind of interesting that I don't know. It didn't really occur to me at any given point that this actually comes from something else entirely. Like when I was playing Bodega Cervantes, my initial thought getting into it was like, okay, what are the comparisons going to be like? What is this like as a survival experience rather than a separate mode? And I think it's fair that I made those comparisons, but I got to be honest, with getting into Mount Olympus, like outside of my intro, I I didn't think about that really much at all. Like I was just like, this is its own map with its own ideas and its own layout and stuff. And I don't know. I feel like that's just maybe the way that it should have been, but it's hard to speculate too much because again, I didn't play the Torture Path version of this experience. And I think I'm maybe okay with that. I do like this. I don't know if I like this as much as the last one. Uh a little bit more close quarters with this. I definitely could feel the tension a little bit, and I think there's something to be said about that. But as far as a simple base experience, I think generally speaking, I would prefer this one. And I think another thing that contributes to that with the Pack a Punch upgrade for Mount Olympus, I feel like it wasn't as engaging as the mini game from the other map. I think the idea, like again, there is something to be said about the simplicity of it and the ease of access, right? If you want that initial power up like right away, you can get it here. I like that. There's something to be said about that. But generally speaking, I think we can all agree that there was something more intriguing and unique about the way you do it in this one, playing the mini game. Basically, it's like duck hunt. You shoot them as they pop up. I think that like that's a really creative idea and also completely unexpected. Like would not have figured that kind of thing would be in zombies at all. But in particular, I think on a survival map, which I don't know, like again, it's intriguing to me having done some of the side content for these smaller, more basic experiences, and yet they stand out to me so much compared to even some of the other stuff from like the actual regular maps. Like Groston House's box upgrade was incredible to me. Like it was so unique. And even the process of doing it wasn't, again, it wasn't frustrating. It was very easy to get through. You just kind of have to be good at memorization a little bit. Kind of the same thing here, although there's less to it and I think it's less creative. But then like this one stands out the most to me because you do have to, I don't know. I wouldn't say that this is something you need skill for, but I think you need it a little bit more so than the other two, as an example. And so, like, again, comparatively with Mount Olympus, then the upgrade process, basically the one thing you can do as a side objective wasn't that intriguing. I think the map itself was fine as a survival experience. Like this is something I could see myself coming back to. I don't again know if I like it quite as much as the other ones, and specifically Bodega Cervantes, but I think part of that is just because of the fact that it's a little bit more challenging. Which again, that's just the way that it is for me now. I'm kind of a more casual player, so something that's a little bit easier, a little bit more noob friendly, I guess is kind of in my wheelhouse now. Kind of is what it is. I'm growing to accept that fact, but nonetheless, I did think that this was fine. I think that this is an experience worth playing, and I'm glad that I gave it a shot. So let me know what you guys think about this one. I'll see you in the next one.